You've been busting your hump in the gym consistently, eating clean, getting plenty of rest, and most importantly, progressively increasing the stress on your muscles week after week. But for some reason, you're starting to feel like your results are stalling, or maybe even getting worse. And now you're wondering what the heck is going on. Well, the answer could be that your body desperately needs a deload week. And here's why. What is a deload week? A deload week is nothing more than a short period of time where you reduce the amount of stress you place on your body through training. This means lowering either the volume, intensity, or frequency of your workout. It's not just being lazy, although the word lazy is kind of in there. It's actually a proven strategy to skyrocket your muscle growth and your strength gains long-term by allowing your muscles, joints, and nervous system to fully recover and dissipate all the fatigue that's built up over the past few weeks or months. Because if you don't take time to fully recover, you'll eventually reach a point where you're overtrained and injured, and then you won't be able to make any progress at all. So use this simple strategy to avoid hitting that wall. Why your body needs deloads for continuous long-term progress. Let me explain. Every time you train hard, whether you're lifting heavy weights, performing high-intensity metabolic workouts, doing tons of sets, or simply pushing yourself to squeeze out extra reps, you're placing a certain amount of stress on your muscles, joints, and most importantly, your central nervous system. This stress actually causes fatigue at a cellular level inside your muscle fibers, which is why you feel tired and sore after a workout. That fatigue is a normal, natural response to the stress of training, and it's the stimulus that creates adaptation, which ultimately leads to muscle growth. However, if you're consistently training very hard without giving your body adequate time to recover and dissipate that fatigue, it'll start to build up over time. Think of it like a bank account. When you make deposits, your balance goes up. When you make withdrawals, your balance goes down. When you're taking time to recover, you're essentially making withdrawals, removing the fatigue and resetting your recovery readiness. But if you don't take time to recover and you just keep making those deposits, well, eventually your bank account is going to run out of money. Similarly, your body will eventually run out of recovery. It'll get to a point where you're so fatigued and worn down that you're no longer able to train effectively, and you'll end up stalled, burnt out, maybe even injured. Deloads are a way to prevent this from happening. By backing off for 1 week out of every 4 or 6 or 8, depending on how intense your training is and how experienced you are, you allow your body to fully recover, clear out all the fatigue, and start fresh. If you never took time to recover, you'd be constantly fighting against the fatigue monster, and you'd inevitably reach a point where you're flat or even regressing in strength and muscle. Now that would suck, wouldn't it? So make sure you schedule deloads into your training plan. Warning signs. Here are 7 signals that you desperately need a deload week. Number 1. Persistent lingering fatigue. Are you constantly feeling tired and worn down? Do you have unusually low energy levels even after getting plenty of sleep? You may be suffering from accumulated fatigue due to overtraining. This can zap your energy, motivation, and overall well-being, making daily tasks feel like a chore. It's important to listen to your body and take a step back when you're feeling burned out. So if you're feeling persistently fatigued, it might be time to schedule a deload week. Number 2. Decreased motivation. Do you feel less enthusiastic or motivated about your workouts? A dip in motivation can be a sign that your body is feeling the effects of overtraining. Suddenly dreading your workouts, missing sessions, or skipping exercises altogether can also indicate that you're in need of a break. It's crucial to pay attention to these cues and take action before they escalate into more significant issues. So if you've noticed a decline in your motivation and a lack of enjoyment in your workouts, consider implementing a deload week into your routine. Number 3. Stalled strength. Has your strength in the gym taken a nosedive lately? While individual workout performance can fluctuate, a noticeable decrease in strength for more than a week or 2 could signal that it's time for a deload. It's essential to recognize that even elite athletes experience plateaus in their performance. So don't be discouraged. Taking a strategic break might be exactly what you need to overcome this temporary setback and come back stronger than ever. Number 4. Nagging aches and pains. Are you constantly dealing with nagging aches, pains, or minor injuries? If it seems like you're always battling pain, it might be a sign that your body is overworked and in need of a deload week. Overtraining can increase your risk of injury and make existing pain worse. Taking a break can help alleviate discomfort and allow your body to heal. So don't ignore these warning signs. Taking care of your body now will pay off in the long run. Number 5, disrupted sleep. Are you struggling to get a good night's sleep? Overtraining can wreak havoc on your sleep patterns. Even if you're tired and ready to hit the hay, you might still find yourself tossing and turning long after your eyes are droopy. On the other hand, you might notice that you're waking up far too early in the morning and just can't seem to catch those elusive extra winks that you so desperately need. If you're experiencing any of these sleep disturbances, it may be time to take a breather and give your body the rest it deserves. You'll be back to feeling refreshed and recharged in no time. Number 6, irritability. Are you feeling more irritable or moody than usual? Overtraining can take a toll on your mental health, leading to increased irritability and mood swings. If you find yourself snapping at others or feeling generally more negative, it might be time to take a step back and prioritize self-care. A deload week can help you reset and return to your workouts feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. And finally, number 7, run down. Do you constantly feel run down or get sick often? Prolonged fatigue can weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to illnesses. If you're constantly battling colds or feeling under the weather, it might be time to take a break and recharge. A deload week can help boost your immune system and get you back to feeling healthy and strong. How to properly structure a deload week. Ready to take a breather but not sure how to structure a deload week? Don't worry, I got you covered. Here are 3 practical options for deloading that you can implement right away. Option 1, reduce volume. By cutting your usual number of sets by 30 to 50%. For example, if you normally do 8 sets for a particular exercise, you would reduce it to 4 sets during your deload week. This allows your body to recover while still maintaining some level of stimulation. Option 2, reduce intensity. Lower the weights you lift to about 50 to 60% of your usual working weights for the same reps. This helps reduce stress on your joints and muscles while still providing some level of stimulus. Option 3, reduce frequency. You might choose to train one less day than usual, or keep the same training frequency but with much lighter weights and shorter workout sessions. This gives your body more time to recover between workouts. In addition to these options, you might also want to focus on technique and mobility during your deload week. Work on perfecting your exercise form, incorporating yoga or Pilates, and enjoy active recovery methods such as light cardio or stretching. Keeping your workouts shorter can also be beneficial during this time. Remember, it's all about listening to your body and giving it the rest it needs to recover. Deload mistakes to avoid. Skipping deloads entirely. Some people never take time off to recover, which can lead to burnout, injury, and stalled progress. Not reducing enough. Backing off is supposed to give your body time to recover, so don't just go through the motions. Make sure to reduce your training volume, intensity, or frequency sufficiently, turning it into a complete off week with no activity. Taking a complete break from exercise may sound appealing, but it's not always necessary or beneficial. Light activity can help improve blood flow and aid recovery. Feeling guilty or anxious about taking a break. A deload is a proactive step towards continued progress, not a setback, so trust the process and enjoy the benefits. Overeating significantly. While rest is essential, it doesn't give you a free pass to indulge in junk food. Maintain your regular diet to support your recovery and overall health. The post-deload power surge. After you complete a well-executed deload week, you'll likely experience a post-deload power surge. This refers to the feeling of rejuvenation and renewed motivation you'll likely feel when you return to your regular training routine. Your muscles, mind, and body will feel refreshed, allowing you to tackle your workouts with a newfound vigor. Many lifters find that after a strategic deload, they're able to break through previous plateaus and hit new personal records. That's because a proper deload allows you to return to your training with a clear mind and a fully recovered body. It's like starting a new training block with a fresh account. How often should you deload? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. It depends on factors like training intensity, experience, and individual recovery capabilities. However, a good rule of thumb is to deload every 4 to 12 weeks. Those who train more intensely or less experienced individuals may need to deload more frequently. For example, someone who's been training for a while and has a lot of experience recovering from workouts may only need to deload every 12 weeks. On the other hand, someone who's new to training or lifts very heavy weights may need to deload every 4 to 6 weeks. Ultimately, it's essential to listen to your body and deload when you feel the need. Remember, prioritizing rest and recovery is not a sign of weakness. It's a smart investment in your long-term progress. So there you have it, folks. If you're feeling stuck or stalling in your training, it might be time to consider a deload week. By backing off for a short period and allowing your body to recover, you can overcome plateaus, prevent burnout, and come back stronger than ever. Remember, a deload is not a cheat week or a time to slack off. It's a strategic tool for maximizing your progress and achieving your goals. So if you've been feeling fatigued, demotivated, or experiencing other warning signs we discussed, it might be time to take a break and recharge. Your body will thank you for it in the long run. Now, if you enjoyed this video and want more tips on how to skyrocket your muscle growth, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content. Until next time, happy training, and remember, the best things in life are worth waiting for.